Strasbourg, 1518, a bustling city in the heart of Europe. But something strange is about to happen, something that will baffle doctors, terrify residents, and become a legend whispered through the centuries. It all starts with one woman, Frau Troffea. One hot July day, Frau Troffea steps into the street and begins to dance. Not a joyful jig, but a desperate, unending dance. She dances for hours, then days. She can't eat, can't sleep, can't stop. And then, she's not alone. One by one, others join her. They twitch, they twirl, they leap. A handful becomes a dozen becomes 100. The streets of Strasbourg are filling with dancers, but this is no celebration. This is a plague, a dancing plague, and nobody knows how to stop it. What caused this bizarre outbreak? Was it a curse, a disease, or something else? Stick around as we delve into one of history's strangest events. Welcome to History Untold. By August, the dancing plague is in full swing. Over 400 people are now consumed by this manic dance. The streets echo with the shuffling of feet, the gasps of the exhausted, and the worried murmurs of onlookers. Imagine the scene. Men, women, and children, their faces contorted in exhaustion, their bodies moving without their control. They dance until they collapse, their bodies bruised and broken. Some, tragically, even dance themselves to death. The city's authorities are desperate. They try to quarantine the dancers, but it's no use. The dancing is contagious, spreading like a terrifying, invisible fire. They call in physicians who are utterly baffled. They have no answers, no cures. This isn't like any illness they've ever seen. Superstition begins to take hold. Is it a curse? Divine punishment? The whispers grow louder. Desperate for a solution, the city council makes a bizarre decision. They decide that the only way to stop the dancing is to let it run its course. They actually build stages in the town squares and hire musicians. Pipers, drummers, they're brought in to provide the soundtrack to this macabre dance marathon. The reasoning, if you can call it that, was that if the dancers could just keep going, they would eventually tire themselves out and the mania would break. So, under the summer sun, the people of Strasbourg danced. They danced to the tunes of the musicians. They danced until their feet bled. They danced until they could dance no more. But was this really a cure? Or was there something else at play? There are several theories of what caused this to happen. To this day, nobody knows for sure what caused the dancing plague of 1518. But there are theories, some more plausible than others. One popular idea is ergot poisoning. Ergot is a fungus that can grow on rye, a staple grain in medieval Europe. When ingested, ergot can cause hallucinations, muscle spasms, and even gangrene. Could contaminated bread have triggered the dancing mania? Another theory points to mass psychogenic illness, also known as mass hysteria. This is a phenomenon where psychological stress manifests as physical symptoms, spreading rapidly through a population. The people of Strasbourg had endured famine, disease, and social unrest. Were they simply overwhelmed, their anxieties erupting in this bizarre collective dance? And some believe there may have been a religious element, a strange form of ritual or penance taken to an extreme. Slowly, gradually, the dancing plague subsided. By September, the streets of Strasbourg were falling silent again. The dancers, exhausted and bewildered, returned to their lives. But the memory of those strange summer months would forever be etched in the city's history. The dancing plague of 1518 remains a mystery, a testament to the strange and unpredictable nature of the human body and mind. It's a story that raises more questions than it answers. Was it a physical ailment, a psychological break, or something else entirely? We may never know for sure. But one thing is certain. The story of the dancing plague will continue to fascinate and intrigue us for centuries to come. What do you think caused it? Let us know in the comments. And thanks for joining us on History Untold. Remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more untold stories.